Night falls upon the city. We're doing lazy as well. Play number one. Play number two. It's Phoenix. Play number three, Mr. President. Play number four, Mr. Fisher. Mr. Logic. Mr. America. Mr. Robot, please wake up. What number between 1, 2, and 3? Miss Christmas. Miss Curious. And Miss Chloe, please see what this city has done for you. As the night grows darker, the vicious Mafia wakes up and makes their plan. Thank you, Mafia. Please go back to sleep. Sheriff Snake starts the time. You have 10 seconds of free sitting. Good morning, everyone. I hope we're all hungry like the wolf. So we have a brand new city and a brand new town. I hope that I wish the stronger team would win. We started discussions today with play number one. Just conjure your minute.
Hello everyone, very happy of what happened last game. I was freaking out. We won thanks to you, so I appreciate that. But again, take it seriously, people. If you're new people and you have like a big role, like share it. Make sure that you review someone that is good. Like if you check someone that is good, you review them so they can help you. If someone's experienced, if you check someone that is bad, then you nominate them and try to come up with a reason why you nominated them. Okay? Do not reveal too soon because that's suspicious with what happened last time. I love the way you're playing, but I feel like you were thinking too much. You're saying. In terms of my day, so tomorrow I'm going to the Brisbane Mobile Consul of Colombia because my passport from Colombia is expired. Now you will say, as an Australian citizen, I don't need to get into my country with the Colombian passport. I can just go to Australia. But legally in the Constitution, I cannot get back to my country with a Colombian passport. So tomorrow is going to be a whole day because the government is like...
And thank you, Ms. Condor. That's your minute. We also had some excellent Colombian food on the weekend. Brilliant. We now move on to play number two. Miss Phoenix, your minute.
So, continue with her speech. The thing is that with the consulate, everything government related in Colombia, it's a mess. I didn't say that a lot, but yeah. So, like, she was lucky to actually get that appointment, and we got some really good food. And actually, I post a story about that, and a lot of my friends in Colombia, like, though I was there, and they were complaining, like, why you haven't said that you're flying over here? When did we? I was like, It's a post. If you see there is a tag of a place. It's placed on Brisbane, not in Colombia. It's like, why you? We haven't get you there. Like, come on, take it easy. Still, because asking me why I just do that. But the food was good. What else I can say? I cannot say anything. You know how it is. But yeah. So my suspicion last game was good. She was in bad, but she was the sheriff. She was good. What she said, yeah. Try to reveal. So if you guys got a really good
10 seconds.
role, please try to make an alliance or try to read people. It's a good time to actually try to pick on little things on every single one. I know it's hard, but you're just gonna get.
And thank you, Miss Phoenix. That's your minute. That's also my fault because I wrote a girls' night in Colombia. So we now move on to play number 3, Mr. President. Your minute.
Yeah, you guys didn't say the name of the restaurant, so you'd have to recommend it after, because I went to a Colombian restaurant actually in West End, Latin Magna. That's the one. You liked it? Okay. Because I thought it was, okay, but it could have been better. Otherwise,
Expert in Colombia.
What is Miss Phoenix?
otherwise, a good speech, 1 and 2, not too much to go on, but I guess you're like in the gray zone for me because there's not too much analysis to be done for the 2 players. And I'm looking forward to playing with all of you. And number 10's already staring at me very intensely. It's making me feel a bit nervous, so I feel like after the last game, being game master, I have
10
a lot
seconds.
of fries on my head, a lot of people coming after me. So, always just doing my job.
And thank you, Mr. President. That's your minute. We now move on to play number 4, Mr. Fisher. Your minute.
So, what the name of your Republic again? No, Mr. President. Number 1, good. I let you speak next round because I don't know, because you like active, but you're neutral active. So you're not bad active, you're not good active, you're neutral active. So the first round, like first time story, good. Number 2, you continue her story, so it's good, but you also was too active. Usually you're not that active, but again, I haven't played for a while, like for 2 weeks, I guess, but good. Probably just on the same page, right? So I'm just trying to see any pattern because it's only 3 of you here in front of me. And number 3, you seems very relaxed and no, I wouldn't say relaxed, but
10
you
seconds.
speak without anything. It's hard to say whom I'm mating with, not mating, but playing with. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Fisher. That's your minute. We now move on to play number 5, Mr. Logic. Your minute.
One, I trust you again this game. I'm playing with you on this one as well. 2 and 3, no idea for Widder. What? Because of what he said. Because of how he's talking. Although there's something that I don't trust about my right side, about this side of the table, but I can't pick it out. I think it's 3. And I want to throw a lot of shade on 3, but I'm also just generally really annoyed. I have been player number 1 more often than I have been Mafia in this game. I have never been Don, I have never been Sheriff, I
10
have
seconds.
been Mafia like once or twice or something. That's kind of just getting boring. But I'll still try and win it for the town. Go Towns.
And thank you, Mr. Logic. We now move on to play number 6, Mr. Mediga. Your minute.
I'm sitting, I'm playing with first 2 players. Player number 3 and 4, where is your immigrant stories? It's make you both sass. No complaints about player number 5, but his speech was too short. On the previously wasn't 1 minute enough to express his opinion, but yeah, being on a 5 place, very he couldn't find the place to escape from the speech. I would rather check player number 5, 4, in maybe 3. Yeah, 1 and 2, your both speeches.
10 seconds.
Yeah, average, but yeah, I'm playing with you. Anyway, let's see what the other. Yeah,
And thank you,
just
Mr. Mediga. That's your minute. We now move on to play number 7, Mr. Robot. Your minute.
hello. This is my first time playing this, so I don't know what to expect. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to say at this point. I'm just taking it all in, analyzing everything I can. As a rule. And I'll pass for now, and I'll do some more analyzing later.
Thank you, Mr. Rolla. That's your time. And now we'll give him a round of applause for his first speech in the class. We now move on to play number 8. Miss Christmas, your minute.
Thank you, number 7, for your first speech. Very good. Number 1, you seem very happy. Is that because you have an important role? Is that Sheriff, Mafia, you're very, very happy and bubbly. So maybe it's because you were talking about Colombian food. Mad invite. I would have liked to be invited. You can invite Miss Christmas out to eat food. All of you. Number 2, hard to read. Again, you're always hard to read every single time. Number 3, leaning good. Yeah, you seem quite relaxed in general. Number 4, again, hard to read. Number 5, you okay?
10 seconds.
Number 6, you seem quite nervous. Oh wait, number 5, what I was going to say is, why do you
Hard to read,
support...
lady.
Why do you so Nediga? And thank you, Miss Christmas, that is your time. We now move on to play number 9. Miss Terriers, your minute.
Yeah, I'm going to pick up on your point this Christmas that 5, there's nothing really strong and compelling about your right side of the table that makes you want to have an alliance with them. And talking of like having a bit of a complaint about the positioning on the table just seems like you want to put stuff out there to reflect some sus eye movements. But if anyone who seems like on the lookout as though they are read its 4 so far, make sure scoping things out and you seem quite composed. But yeah, I think it was just some weird BS in 5's speech, so I keep trying to that's all I'm trying to say. It's a pass.
Thank you, Miss Terriers. And we now conclude today's discussions with player number 10. Miss Clue, your minute.
Alright, I'm citizen, I'm very keen to organise everything. What? Oh, split vote. Did we do a split vote at the start? No split vote. Okay, cool. Next time, don't do split vote because this is the second round anyway. Alright, 1 and 2 are playing pretty red. Thank you. 1 and 2 are playing pretty red comparatively to how they're normally playing. They're really bubbly and out there, which for 1 is actually quite normal. 3, I cannot gauge yet, but I will be able to gauge you next turn, so let's see how important you think you are. 4, I think you're playing like quite strategically compared to how you normally would, but it's the kind of strategy where it's like just a little bit toned down, so I want to keep an eye on you. 5, I think you've been the most sus, however, I don't think you're doing it purposefully, which is kind of throwing you a little bit shade, so I want to see, especially with the way you talked about this side of the table. 6, I think, is giving a bit more of the analytical vibes. However, oh, I love that. Okay, body language.
10 seconds.
Love. I'm not playing with 6, I'm not playing with 5. I would tentatively play with 9 currently. She has probably had the...
And thank you, Miss Clue, that is your minute. Now that concludes the discussion portion of the day, we go back to sleep. Good night, everybody. As the night grows darker, the vicious Mafia raises their pistols and moves past players. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. Thank you, Mafia. Mafia, don't awaken and look for Sheriff. Thank you, Mafia, John. Sheriff may awaken and look for Mafia. Everyone remain where they are. Player number 6, please remove your blindfold. Your best guess.
8,
8.
5,
5,
2.
2. 8, 5, and 2 accepted. Kia ora, everyone. Good morning. Unfortunately, we have some bad news. During the night, player number 6, Mr. Omega, was killed brutally in his sleep. The bag over his head, and they took an entire baseball bat to it. Ooh. But before his final minute, but before he bleeds out, he gets one final minute. Your minute starts now.
So sad you just lose the sheriff. I did a check. Number 8 is Mafia. And we need to remove number 8. Good reaction. Okay. I'm not the sheriff. But the reaction of number 5, yeah, if I would be a sheriff, I would check number 5 because it was so intense for the member who normally not bring good stuff to the table, just losing this random citizen, and so yeah, check 5 and don't check 8 because she was very calm.
10 seconds.
Yeah. Anyway, good luck. See you.
And thank you, Mr. Madigan. Please give everyone a applause as we now go to the set. We start our discussion today with play number 2. Miss Phoenix, your minute.
So this is the same as being number 1. One playing with, I like number 9 speed. Actually, you improve a lot from last game. I do like it. I like you, but the only thing that I don't like was that you start saying number 6. You could good analyze, and then I'm not playing with you. But I just get lost in the words there, so I'm not pretty sure. I'm just gonna probably say I'm gonna play with you because the body language change. So you might play with you said. So I like that. So wait, yeah. Number 8. Actually, I got a little bit suspicious on 8 when he said, but when all this thing happens, okay. Yeah, he was like, oh yeah, like, super relaxed. Okay, let's see. I want to hear you. Good speech. Just try to like think who actually you think is good or bad. That's it. That's gonna be helpful. Number 5. I'm missing analysis. I'm missing something out of there. I don't know what's going on, but I'm still gonna like try to put you more on rage because you seem natural. I'm not pretty sure. I want to hear you because between the two.
And thank you, Miss Phoenix. That's your time. We now move on to play number 3. Mr. President, your minute.
Yeah, surprising death. Player 5, you seem a bit nervous, shaking your legs, and you're cold. Come on, look at all your hair. You can't be cold. Also, on your first speech, there was very little analysis, very little logic. You didn't live up to your name. It was mostly vibe. I don't know how you could say like you're definitely playing with one when, you know, like you said in the previous game, one speech never gives off anything. You know. Yeah, and then you're like, oh, I don't know this. 7, you also seem maybe a bit nervous, shaking your legs. You're not cold. Don't tell me you're cold. No. And what was
Usually that's a
your
warning.
nickname?
Mr. Rose.
Oh, what? That's usually a warning
Oh,
as
yes,
well.
unlimited warnings. What am I doing?
10 seconds.
You've seen 3 games, so I'm not really sure what your first speech is a good excuse not to give any analysis, but you should have an idea after watching 3 games.
And thank you, Mr. President. That's your time. We now move on to play number 4. Mr. Fisher, your minute.
I'm not sure if number 6 was the real sheriff or if it was like just playing, but anyway, I'll go with number 1 and so on and so on. So yeah, exactly, because you haven't spoken, I can't really say anything. So number 2, you said something. You've been like so concentrated number 10, and you also went off of the order. So this is what's concerning me. So I wouldn't say you're a red player. I would put you more like in a dark vibe. So number 3, you do pretty good analysis. So you at least I think you're first person actually went through all the people and saying something. So number 5, I do agree.
10
It's
seconds.
not cold. You can take off my jacket. So there is something, but again, I want to hear you first. So then would say number 7, good.
And
yeah.
thank you, Mr. Fisher. That's your minute. We now move on to play number 5. Mr. Logic, your minute.
I trust 1, I trust 4, I don't trust 9, I don't trust 3 for the low-hanging fruit theory. This is very common of me. Because when I play, I'm not trying to be sus or unsus. I encourage the sheriff to effectively waste their check on me because then they can play with me. I'm not really playing with anyone until that happens. People keep expecting an analysis. I'm getting tired. That's my analysis. I trust 1, I trust 4 because of what they're saying. I don't trust 9, I don't trust 3 because of what I improve. But I actually think 3 might be a 8. Oh, you wear your body language on your sleeve. You are so dark. Yeah, just incredible. But yeah, no, I don't really want to. I want to see what other people do.
10 seconds.
Because, I mean, I could, nobody else has, and people should be nominating me if I'm sus. They keep saying that I am and then they don't nominate me, so I pass.
Thank you, Mr. Logic. We now move on to player at number 7, Mr. Robot, your minute.
Okay, so based on some sign language, I'm just going to make a guess here. I definitely get some vibes from fun. Oh, I know. Do I have to do that?
You can if you would like to.
Oh,
so,
right.
yeah.
Okay, cool. When do you do that? Just whenever. Okay. I nominate number 5.
And number 5 accepted.
Oh, do I have to say more? The only reason is just because of, in his first speech, the last sentence that he said about it never being the Mafia, I think he is the Mafia.
6 seconds.
Pass.
Thank you, Mr. Robot. We now move on to Miss Christmas, your minute.
Well, I've learned not to react in this game because when I react, I mess things up and people look at me in a way. That's me not reacting. What I've noticed is there was comments last round that number 5's body language is suspicious, and then he went around, I'm obviously the candidate because of 6's comments, and said the same to me. My body language says that I'm guilty. That's just a rebound. I also think, again, I know you say like number 10 supported number 1 because I said number 1 was too happy. So you're too involved, okay? So I think you're maybe Mafia or something like that. And 10 was so quick to support number 1. So there's an alliance going on
10
here.
seconds.
I nominate number 10.
Number 10 accepted. Pass. Thank you, Miss Christmas. We now move on to Miss Terry, it's your minute.
Yeah, I trust number 2 and number 10, reciprocal alliance there. I noticed that 5, you switched very quickly and were accusing me and suspiciousness of being done because we accused you first. So I think you're trying to deflect, and I stand by everything I said. I think you are not doing yourself justice. So I was going to say, 4, I support your analysis. I think it's good, but I'm a little bit unsure about your reasoning for 1's body language giving her away when you're saying that you learned to tone your body language down even if you're innocent. It seems like perverse logic there.
Warning, Miss Christmas. 10 seconds.
Yeah, I think it would be unnatural to not react when someone like 6 fake says your sheriff or Mafia or whatever it was. This is my reaction.
And thank you, Miss Terrius, that's your minute. We now move on to Miss Clue, your minute.
Yeah, I use the nominate or still the nomination of 8.
8 nominated.
Okay. Because of the lack of, and that's, so I'm playing with 9 because of the lack of, and the pickup of the lack of response. So
Easy
no.
target.
We'll take a warning.
No,
Miss
it's not that
Christmas.
you're an easy target. It's that if someone is telling you that you are Mafia and you are red, you'll be like, huh? Because you know you're red. However, if you're Mafia, even you're just playing a bit weirdly with your body language, but if you're Mafia and someone says, oh, you're Mafia, you would obviously not react. Because if you go, you know, anyway, sorry. That I believe the city we would probably vote 8 out, however, just want to say, I'm intrigued about your reactions to everything. I think you're playing more chaotic, which leans more red for me, but I want to hear you speak more. I also want to hear you play with the city, not against the city. Even if you're chaotic, if you're city, play with the city. I think 4 is leaning quite well on like the bounce off of everyone else. So I think just don't get too comfortable with 4 and don't get
And
too
thank you, Ms.
discomfortable.
Clue, that's your minute. We conclude today's discussions with play number 1. Ms. Condor, your minute.
I support the nomination of 8. Although I was there on you 5 because I really didn't know if being tired is a style because you always change your style. When it's being tired, it's the style, it's the style. So I would appreciate actually helping the city if you are red. I was start on you from the first speech. I did ask for you to be checked. Then with this second speech, I was like, no. I mean, for me, that was weird. I like where 10 is going. I like where 9 is going. For me, I'm not sure about 3, 2, or 5. So that would be a good check. I'm not saying I'm playing right away. I'm just saying that I like what she said. She has not been checked. No one has been checked. So you cannot say completely someone is red or like until someone is checked and maybe the check. So I will go for 8, but next time I will like go 5 or 3, depending on whatever we get some signs or something, because I just don't like that you're not offering anything. And you're going on the radar. So.
And thank you, Ms. Condor, that's your minute. Now that concludes the discussion portion of the day, we now move on to the voting portion. Please remove all hands and elbows from the table, and no gestures are allowed from now on. We have 3 players up for nomination today. They are players 5, 10, and 8. I'll repeat, 5, 10, and 8. So just for Mr. Robot there, we've only got 1 second to vote for the person, but I will say who would like to vote for X, Y, Z. So you'll have that time, and then I'll say amazing, or I count the numbers, correct? Beautiful. So, with 5, 10, and 8 up for nomination, who would like to vote for player number 5? 6 votes, thank you. Who would like to vote for player number 10? 0 votes, thank you. And who would like to vote for player number 8? 3 votes, thank you. So unfortunately, number 5, you did receive the majority of the votes. You have been eliminated from the island, but you do have 1 final minute before you leave. Player number 5.
Why? I'm looking at everyone else. I know why 8 voted. I know why 9 voted for me. I have a little bit of an idea why 4 voted for me. I know why 3 voted for me. Why you vote?
I don't know. I will vote for you.
Warning, Miss Phoenix, that's your second.
That's the most suspicious one. And 10, I don't think you voted for me, which is arguably suspicious. Which is, yeah, for 8, yeah, which is what I should have nominated for. So basically, that's looking at 8, newly put sus on 2, definitely on 3, and still on 9. So I'm looking at 8, 9, 3. I know you can call it a mistake as much as you want, but that's what I'm looking at. And I trust 4, even though he's voted for me, because I can figure it out. I really wanted to stay alive because it meant that the sheriff could call me out and say that I was red. I mean, sheriff would have voted for me. I was the most sus, but that's okay.
Thank you, Mr. Logic. Please give a round of applause as we now blow down his torch. Night falls upon the city. As the night grows darker, the vicious Mafia raises their pistols and moves past players. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10.
I get my kicks and I want to start a
Mafia John awakens and looks for sheriff.
I gotta leave up on all our behavior.
Sheriff awakens and looks for Mafia. Good morning, everyone. Wakey, wakey. Kia ora, everyone. So unfortunately, it's not a good morning for most. Player number 10, you were bludgeoned to death in the night. Much like they got a streak here. It's a serial killer. 1 more and they're good. They're done. But you do have 1 final minute before your your head hits the pillow.
Okay. Sweet. Alright, so if Sheriff hasn't checked 2 or 8, I would recommend that. 2 generally tries to buy into me when she is dark because I'm an easy play. No, it's been a quite consistent play. Look, I'm not saying you're dark, I'm just saying that's the, I'm picking up. 8, again, with the more tentatively playing with 9 because of that pickup. She could be dark. I don't know. I'm not the sheriff. I don't think 6 was the sheriff either. The reddest person on the table would be 9, I think. Unless I'm very gravely mistaken. If so, please don't listen to me. But yes, I was red, obviously. Mr. President, if your city, please play with the city. Thank you. But yeah, I really think. And keep in mind as well who last second voted. It was 7 and it was 9
seconds.
as well. For the last second vote on whoever 5 went out, it was 7 and 9 after they saw who had voted. So just keep that in mind.
And thank you, Miss Clue. That is your final minute. Please give a round of applause. And she now goes to our grade. We start our discussion today with play number 3, Mr. President. Your minute.
Yeah, still a bit sus on number 7 from before the speed voting, but not so much that, but your speeches haven't given much. So I would check you, or if I'm not sheriff, someone else can check you, and just because you seem like you're flying under the radar. 8. There's been
That's your third warning, Miss
a
Cruz.
few things, yeah, and getting too many warnings is also a red flag. So I would check you as well. Number 9, I do like. Oh yes, nominate. I will nominate player number 7.
Number 7 accepted.
Number 9, I do like your analysis. I'd like to play with you. And number 10 is gone. Number 1, you haven't given me any dark vibes, so I'm definitely, nothing. You're playing
10
with
seconds?
8. Me, I nominate 8. No, I nominate 7. Yeah. Because he hasn't said anything. He's flying under the radar. And then 2 is a little bit sus.
And thank you, Mr. President. That's your minute. We now move on to play number 4, Mr. Fisher. Your minute.
Yeah, interesting. I still haven't got much from number 1. I know it was much talking, but there wasn't much information, to be honest. But again, I wanna hear you this round, but you getting up for me more on the red zone. Number 2, I'm not sure. I think there is something happening here. Either I don't trust this side, I still will be watching you. So, yeah, number 3, I will play with number 3 because all the rounds he was consistent and analyzing people the way I would often analyze it too. So, yeah, number 7, even if you're a new player,
10
I'm not
seconds?
sure. So, but I would probably will be waiting out number 8. I will nominate number 8.
Number 8 accepted.
Yeah, and number 9, I can't read you. You either play before or.
And thank you, Mr. Fisher. That's your minute. We now move on to play number 7, Mr. Robot. Your minute.
Stressful. Just based on, I don't know, this doesn't seem nowhere near as animated as what the last game was, so I can't seem to get reads on anything really. I do wonder why number 3 keeps going after me, even though I've barely said anything. I don't even know what to say, to be honest. So, and he keeps saying that I'm new, even though I've watched the game, I should be good. I'm like, no way, no chance. Other than that, I'm sus on either 8 or 1, to be honest. So I'm gonna.
10 seconds.
Do I nominate now or nominate number 8?
Number 8 supported. And thank you, Mr. Robot. That is your minute. We now move on to play number 8, Miss Christmas. You only have, apologies. You have 3 warnings, so you're only allowed to nominate. Who would you like to nominate someone? Number 3? Number 3 accepted. So then we move on to play number 9, Miss Terrius, your minute.
Yeah, I support that nomination for 3. I think that's a bizarre accusation to throw at 7 because 7 is still getting the hang of it. He's still picking up on a lot. It's different when you're in the game and if you're watching, you've got lots of eyes on you. But 8, I don't know, it's not a lot there to be accusing you, so I'm not going to double down on that nomination. There's not a lot to go on really, but 2 has been pretty involved. Although I do think that 8 and 3 are reacting, doing quite deliberate action, so there could be something there. They also are making a lot of eye contact with each other. So, yeah, support the nomination for 3, and that's it for me.
Thank you, Miss Terriers. We now move on to play number 1. Miss Condor, your minute.
I've been 8 the whole time, but the fact that you didn't nominate 8 and nominated 7, for me that doesn't make sense. So that made you more that than you, way more that. But I'm still on 8. I'm still on 8. I don't stand 7. Like, I think you knew. I don't think what they're picking up on you being that. I think doesn't make sense. But the fact that you were protecting 8, for me that's weird. For me that's weird. Yes, because I said to you, nominate 8, and you nominated 7. Like, no one has suspected anything about that. For me that's weird. Number 4, yes, like, you have also don't pick up on anything that we agree on, but I think my dark players, and I think we are in a critical ground, because I don't think 6 was bad, I don't think 5 was bad, I don't think 10 was bad, I think we're critical go to 3. So I'm gonna go for 3 on this one, and I hope, please follow the thing, please.
And thank you, Miss Condor. That's your minute. We conclude today's discussions of play number 2. Miss Phoenix, your minute.
Okay, so I'm a little bit confused right now because arguments are saying things differently, but okay. I'm gonna start on the opposite just because I hear it last. Yeah, she is too emotive sometimes, but she's more on the right side for me after what she's saying and direction that I just saw about something that I want to say. I'm always been playing with 9, so I'm not pretty sure why you guys are putting more like on the dark side. Because she had good analyzing, she has picked things on 8, 7, even 5 is a little bit that I wasn't really sure. I'm just gonna say that I was the one that voted 5 right away because I thought no one actually gonna vote. There was like late voting from that side, but that's fine. 8, there's something going on there, and I will have to a little bit agree with what 6 says to the beginning. He was like a really good picking at the moment. 7, I don't see the dark vibe, so just guys, just let me know which voting so we're going for 8 now or 7. 8 or 7.
And thank you, Miss Phoenix. That is your time. So that concludes the discussion portion of the day. We now move on to the voting portion. Please remove all hands and elbows from the table, and any gestures from now on is a warning. Some of you have a few. So we have 3 players up for nomination today. They are players 7, 8, and 3. I repeat, 7, 8, and 3. Who would like to vote against play number 7? 0 votes, thank you. Who would like to vote against play number 8? 3 votes, thank you. I'll count that for now. And who would like to vote for play number 3? 4 votes, thank you. So unfortunately, play number 3, you did receive the most votes, but you do have 1 final minute.
Yeah, alright. Good. That was a very bad move. So I would be very careful of player number 2 actually. So if I were sheriff, or maybe I am sheriff, I would check number 2. 2 and 8 would be my dark checks. Good luck, City.
Thank you, Mr. President. Please give a round of applause as we now leave the table. And I declare the end of the game and the victory of the Mafia. Mafia was players number 2, number 8, and Mafia don't play number 1. Sheriff play number 4.
Well done, Mafia. Mafia ran that game.